Good morning, beautiful people. I wish you all Merry Christmas. I hope you and your loved one are doing great. You are having a blast. So, let's get to it. So, Oscar De La Hoya was a great fighter, one of the greatest fighter after Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. But he is one of the biggest loser in the boxing. With all due respect, because he lost Canelo Alvarez as a promoter, and if that wasn't enough, he started feud with his next superstar, Ryan Garcia, in his fight week. In that case, if we talk about that situation, Al Haymon is completely different. He takes care of his fighters, he supports them, he helps them achieve their dream. That's why fighters are generally loyal to him. But one fighter he has, Al Hammond in PBC stable, who is going to be future superstar, and every promoter has their eye on him. Jaron Ennis. He's 26-year-old, 31 fights, 28 knockout. So, and somebody who can fight every possible way. He can switch left, right. He can fight going forward, going backward. You know the deal. And Eddie Hearn recently, during an interview with Ariel Helwani, said that he is in advanced talk with Jaron Ennis. If PBC loses Jaron Ennis, then Al Haymon will be one of the biggest losers in boxing. And that would be really sad because they help him develop. So what's the problem here? The problem is he's not getting good step of fights. I'm not talking about champions. I get it. Errol Spence had to fight with Terence Crawford, and Keith Thurman in the past said that until there is a championship on the line, he is not going to consider it, or either if there is fuck you money. But right now, Jaron Ennis has a belt. He is IBF champion. If he had to fight for that, he was definitely going to destroy somebody to get that belt. So there is no doubt about that. He's not an email champion. He's the real one. But if not Keith Herman, there were several other fighters. I mean, Jordanis Ugas, unless he said he that he is not interested in fighting Jeroen Butsenis, then it's highly unlikely that he is going to duck Ennis, because Ugas is also a warrior mentality. He is a great fighter. He fought Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios could have been Ugas fight, could have been the one who fought Jeron Butsenis, but it didn't happen as well. And given the kind of fighter he is, the aura around Boots, maybe fighters are scared of him. So in that case, it's the job of promoters to offer huge purse to the opposite fighter so that they can fight Boots, and he can build his profile, because at the end of the day, after 2 years, he is going to make a lot of money for Al Haymon. He is going to be a future superstar. He has the build to move up to higher division like 168, and he said that as well. He has said that over and over again, that his goal is to be undisputed at 3 weight class. So you know what kind of fighters you are talking about. So what are the options? First thing, Al Haymon has to secure a really great fight for Ennis. Tonionis, that's another fight. He's a tough fighter, a champion. It will give him a chance to unify. Ennis already has the IBF belt, or he can fight Mario Barrios, another fighter. He became interim WBC champion, I guess. So they could fight together, and that would be a great scrap as well. Because you can't afford to lose a fighter like Ennis, and he is an exciting talent. He has fought too many average fighters. If talk about Jaron Ennis caliber, because there are three kind of fighters. There are fighters, there are champions, and there are elites. And I believe, I know you all do too, that Ennis is going to be an elite fighter. I haven't seen or heard any people who knows boxing who does not talk about Ennis glowingly. They always had great things to say about them. I remember a few days ago I was watching Stephen Edwards' interview, and he said that he has never seen a fighter like Boots Ennis who can do the way he dominates, even in the gym, during sparring sessions, during practice sessions. And see, Eddie Hearn would be a great promoter for Boots Ennis. If Eddie Hearn likes you, if Eddie Hearn has he believes that you can generate profit, then Eddie Hearn is one of the best dude to work with. Or if he does not like you, then he can, you know the deal. We saw that fight with Henny and Prograis in the build-up. Like even though Regis Prograis was a champion, he knowingly acted like he is the defender. Like even in the press conferences, he asked the Regis Prograis questions first, and both time he said that ask the question to Devin Haney because he is moving up. I'm the champion here in the Harvard class. But if he is behind you, the fighter, then yeah, he will do a great job for yourself, and that's what Bud Ennis will get. But I hope that El Haymon gets him some good fights like Tony Onis, Mario Barrios, or Keith Thurman if he is available now. There is a championship on the line. Be realistic, like the Crawford or Spence fights is not going to happen for Keith Thurman. They are going to move on. Terence Crawford seems like that fight is going to happen at 154, and after that Crawford has another plans, and so does Spence. Spence fight still might happen at 154 against Keith Thurman. So if you is serious about becoming a champion again, so yeah, that's the fight. And Boots need a great champion on his resume. So and Al Haymon have to deliver him somebody before he loses one of the best fighter he has in the stable. Possibly the next phase of boxing. And fans have to demand that. Sometimes like when it came to Spence Crawford, fans were very vocal about that. So fans have to be vocal about Boots Ennis as well, so that he can get his marquee fight, and after that, you know, rest will be history, and we will get to see one of the another biggest rise in the history of boxing. So I hope he gets his next big fight, and please support me, please subscribe to my channel, and so that we will see each other again. Thank you and enjoy. Have a great night.